Hey, Joey Star here for Star Quality Kitchen. Today we will be checking out what it's like when major cookie companies veer off their lane. And to do so, I'll be trying out, I got this little package of Chips Ahoy Baked Bites and Oreo Frosted Cookies. So the Chips Ahoy Baked Bites, essentially, according to their package, is a soft baked twist on the cookie you love. And these, I don't know if there's multiple flavors or not, but this flavor I did pick up is called Blondie. It says bite-sized blondies, and for those who don't know, a blondie is kind of like a brownie, except it's more of a vanilla-ish flavor rather than a fudgy flavor like a typical brownie. In my experience, blondies are kind of hit and miss for me. Some places make them really good, and some places make them really But then again, I could probably say the same about brownies as well, though brownies tend to be a little more consistent. Let me go ahead and open this package and see what these look like. They're a little small. I'm gonna just pour a couple on the plate here. Actually, I poured a whole package on the plate. And if you want to get a close-up, here's one. Okay, it's basically this little cube. Not as soft as it looked like on the package, not as dense or crunchy as a traditional Chips Ahoy cookie. They're almost not bad. Sweet, chocolatey, and a little bit of something different that I can only describe as what you might smell if you were taking a whiff of a Blondie, the dessert, not a person. And they all, you know what, they all look a little bit different. I mean, they're basically a square, but depending on where particularly in chips placement, I mean, basically they whip this up and let the chips fall where they may. Let me take a smaller one. I just want to try it as is. Let's just see how this does on its own merit. They're bite sized. You just pop them in your mouth. Not super dense. Maybe a hint tougher than biting into a brownie or a Blondie. The flavor's not bad. I don't taste much of that Blondie flavor to it. It kind of does taste like a Chips Ahoy if a Chips Ahoy maybe came out of the oven and didn't have time to harden. The actual chips themselves are delicious. I mean, they're the same chocolate chips you find in a Chips Ahoy. That makes it so famous. In fact, I do have a little chip by itself here. Pop that. Yeah, 100% the same chip you get in a Chips Ahoy. Now I'm gonna take another one here. Let's take another. It's not a lot of chew, but there's some there. No, it's pretty pleasant. Not overly sweet, which is always a plus. I'm already glad that I've tried this. Let's try one of these. I mean, they're really small, so I guess I can't dunk too far in. But I'd like to see what this is like dunked into. Got a nice glass of milk here, cold milk. Okay, give it a second to kind of absorb some milk. All right. I can tell you right now, if you're looking for that traditional, fun, dunk your cookie into milk experience, you ain't getting it with these. Now, because the nature of the dough here, it's not very porous and it's soft, so therefore it's kind of like solidified. There's no air holes. It picked up zero of the milk that was in there. And even though the outside was wet from the milk, I couldn't taste the milk at all. In fact, let's take a little swig now. There, that's the first time I'm tasting the milk so far. Its dunkability is zero. It is tasty though, and let's just break this apart here. You do have to give it a little bit of oomph to split it apart, but it's otherwise pretty soft, pretty jam-packed with chips though, which is I think a big part of why it tastes well, because that is one area Chips Ahoy has always excelled at, is having delicious chocolate chips. Yeah. That's really it though. I'd give that about a 3 out of 5. Tastes good, zero dunkability. I'm pleased and disappointed at the same time. Next, I'm going to get into these Oreo frosted cookies. I'm just going to open these up, pick one out. This is a nice, pretty cookie. So now I already touched this. I can tell you, this cookie's not as dense as the cookie part of an Oreo. It's basically a soft cookie, and the frosting smells a lot like Oreo cream. And it looks like they added a little bit of chocolate sprinkle onto there, or maybe some Oreo cookie dust, it could be. Let's get a taste of that bad boy. That's a tasty cookie. So you bite into it, got a nice, soft press in there. decent chew. Again, soft cookie. Not the soft kind where you bite into it and it stretches a little, but you bite into it, it's crumbly. The frosting on there, 100%. It's Oreo filling in a frosting form. Very tasty, bit on the sweet side, but it tastes so good that I'm having trouble disliking how sweet it is. It is a bit on the sweet side though. Here's the inside if you want a close-up cross-section. There's nothing hidden here. It's just, it is what it is. It's just a soft cookie, the frosting. Take another bite here. You know, the cookie itself is decent, but it almost threatens to be dry, but it isn't. But when you get to the frosting part, and the frosting just kind of mixes in with that bite, it really smooths things over. Not only does it take care of any possible perception of dryness, but it adds this layer of smooth and, I don't know, it just kind of hits those right areas of your tongue, of your taste buds, that it seemingly melts into your mouth. Much like Chips Ahoy, traditional Oreos are very good at milk. In fact, they're practically designed to be dunked in milk. Let's see how this fares being dunked into milk. Dunk it in there. I mean, I can already see visually that a whole bunch of milk was absorbed into here. First off, it took in so much milk that I actually had to kind of slurp as I bit into it, so I wasn't spilling milk all over the place. That's already good. Second, much like a traditional Oreo, this tastes very much like it's designed to be dunked in milk. The way that the dark cookie melds with that milk flavor, dare I say, it's kind of heavenly. In fact, it's such a nice combination with the milk that it almost makes the cookie taste even more chocolatey than it was eating it on its own. And then when you add in that Oreo cream frosting, it puts the whole thing over the top, as you would expect that it would. If you're an Oreo fan, I mean, 10 out of 10, you're gonna freaking love this. This is great. I gotta dunk this again. Now, the thing is, it is a soft cookie, so if you get a little enthusiastic with your pressing, it's gonna crumble apart, which is fine. So go ahead, gently dunk it. Yeah, I mean, this thing takes a whole bunch of milk in. So good. My goodness. I'm gonna wash that down. So there you have it. Two major cookie companies veering out of their lane, try something new. First, I tried Chips Ahoy Baked Bites Blondie on its own. Enjoyable. Dunked in milk. Waste of time. Overall, when compared to what Chips Ahoy is traditionally versus what it is here, it didn't really do anything special here. So perhaps Chips Ahoy should have just stayed in their lane. Oreo's Frosted Cookies, big hit. Loved it. I'm gonna give it probably like a 5 out of 5 because it's just everything about it. It's delicious. It's smooth. It captures all the flavors that you know from Oreos, but presents it a bit differently. And when you dunk it into the milk, it just takes your whole experience, which is already great, and just shoots for the stars. How about you? Have you tried either of these before? What are your thoughts on it? And do you know of any kind of special novelty cookie thing, like maybe it's a cookie brand veering slightly out of the lane like I just showed you, or maybe it's some other brand like a candy bar or somebody trying to get into the cookie game? If there's one there that you think I should try because you think it's good, or you're just curious as to whether it's good and you'd like me to review it, drop it into the comments below or send me an email that's also below in the description box and let me know, because if you're interested in it, then I'm interested in it, because after all, this is your channel too. Thanks so much for watching Star Quality Kitchen. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and stalk. Laters. The Oreo frosted cookie is so good dunked in the milk, it makes me wonder if it should even be legal.